Establishing a UCC Contract Trust, an educational overview. One. What a UCC Contract Trust is. A UCC Contract Trust is a private agreement structured under the Uniform Commercial Code. Unlike a statutory trust created by filing with a state, a contract trust is based on the right to contract. The U.S. Constitution protects that right. In theory, this allows individuals or businesses to operate outside the usual statutory framework while still maintaining enforceable obligations. So what does that actually mean? It's a trust not born out of legislation but out of private contract law. Footnote: a UCC contract trust is rooted in private contract rights rather than statutory formation. 2. The foundation. The key element is the trust indenture or contract agreement. This is where the grantor, the one creating the trust, lays out the terms. The trustees agree to manage property or rights for the benefit of beneficiaries. Since it's private, the document isn't usually filed with the state. Instead, protection comes from proper wording, execution, and UCC recognition of secured transactions. Think of it as building a house on private land rather than renting in a government-owned complex. Footnote: the trust indenture is the foundation document that governs relationships and rights. 3. Steps to establish. Draft the trust contract. This includes naming parties, defining roles, and setting out rights and duties. Define the property. Assets can be tangible, land, equipment, or intangible, intellectual property, receivables. Execute signatures. All parties must sign before a notary to validate the instrument. Record with UCC if desired. Many choose to file a UCC-1 financing statement to put the world on notice of the trust's claim to certain property. Operate. Trustees must act according to the rules set in the trust indenture, not personal preference. Footnote: establishment requires drafting, defining assets, executing, and possibly recording with the UCC. 4. Why people use it. Some use UCC contract trusts for privacy. Others for asset protection. Some for business structuring outside statutory limits. Advocates argue it shields assets from creditors and government intrusion. Critics say courts may treat it as an alter ego if misused. Humor aside, the trust isn't a magic invisibility cloak. Mismanagement, fraud, or commingling will pierce it faster than a hot knife through butter. Footnote: the appeal lies in privacy and protection, but misuse undermines both. 5. Practical cautions. A contract trust must be clear, consistent, and lawful. Ambiguous language creates loopholes big enough to drive a truck through. And remember, courts respect substance over form. If it looks like you're using a trust as a personal piggy bank, expect trouble. The safest course is to treat the trust as separate, respect its rules, and keep records like your life depends on it. Because financially, it might. Footnote: substance over form means sloppy or abusive use of a trust will not hold up.